Everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Go ahead and get back in here. So we are streaming right now. We stream most nights starting around 10:30 p.m., usually going till about 2:30 a.m. It's almost like 6 a.m. now. It's a weekend, so we're staying up a bit later. And this is going to be coaching a Rakan patch 10.2. So you might hear me talking to the stream as well a little bit here. If you'd like a coaching session yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. Let me know what you have in mind. Just $25 for non-channel members and $20 for channel members. And if you are a member of the channel, you can also come out and play with us every Sunday. Starting around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we play some normals with supporting members of the channel. And you can also get a $5 discount on any coaching or any guides that you want to do. Yeah, I would not start with E first. You pretty much always want to start with W. It's not like super likely, but sometimes you do want a W level 1. Unless you have a Zaya on your team, then you definitely want to, you know, try to all-in level 1. And like we talked about last game, I would highly recommend going Ignite on most engaged champs to have good access to the back line. It's because it's so huge. It's not just the damage that you do, like off of Ignite, which is a lot, and it's true damage, but it also reduces the healing from heal. So it's almost like it does like 50% more damage than it seems like, if they try to use their heal while they're ignited. These are up. I mean, well, they're down relative to what they were earlier on the stream. I'm also just getting kind of tired in general. This is probably not going to gank. I mean, this is sort of a tough lane. Like, Sin of Karma is probably going to be... Yeah, I just meant today. I mean, it waxes and wanes. Views on the stream, like, have been consistently, like, pretty good over the last like, views on other stuff, like views on tier lists, views on Warhammer, all that stuff. Not at its max. It has been. But it's fine. It's still good. I mean, my main point I was making there is this kind of diminishing returns if I stay up, like, too late, because there's, like, fewer and fewer people. Yeah, y'all should just disengage here, I think. You're fighting in their minions. You're on their side. Yeah, I think they're just gonna beat you up early. Let me see how you use your time. 1 point and everything. Also, they have Ignite and you have Exhaust. Here's another thing about Exhaust. Like, Exhaust doesn't reduce the damage of Ignite because Ignite's true damage. So, when, like, you exhaust somebody and they Ignite your AD carry anyway, like, it didn't happen there, but, like, if you tried to exhaust the Karma so that her Ignite wouldn't do damage, like, it still does its full damage. Because true damage is not reduced by any damage reduction. That's just another reason to fight fire with fire and take Ignite. Hey, thanks, Former. I appreciate it, man. For the okay, for Chai Shard. I don't know if Dylan's even still in here right now. Okay, sorry, Robert. I didn't see your comment earlier. Let's see. Robert says, what do you say is a good tank support that isn't too skill shot reliant if you play on high ping? Nautilus. I mean, he does have a hook, obviously, but it's a really big hook. Like, it's got a huge hitbox, and your R is just a point click, like, can't miss. I wouldn't play the peeler tanks. I wouldn't play, like, your Rom, your Tom, like that kind of stuff, unless you're a challenger. Even a lot of people in challenger don't play that. It's mostly for, like, highly organized pro play. Okay, Dylan's here. Yeah, the tabletop was that's a thing, yeah, originally, but the Warhammer he's talking about is a video game based on kind of the lore of that. I've got a lot of it on the channel. I mean, it's interesting, it's fun. It's one of the, I think one of the better strategy games out there, for sure. Okay, he flashed. So it is harder to be, like, proactive. And that's just so depressing. That last game with the Draven, we got like 5 kills in lane, 6 kills in lane, or something like that. And then just lost to Jax from top lane, who had like 3 kills. He could 1v3, including our Draven, who had like 6 kills at the time. ADC 2020. Yeah, I know. So I'm not gonna repeat myself too much. I'll say some of that stuff, but for people who are watching this independently. Yeah, I mean, she just got caught and she's dead. There's not much you can do there because you don't have any mana. Yeah, I guess maybe, like, you could go forward to see if there's an opportunity to exhaust, or maybe to give her your Guardian proc for the speed, but yeah, for the most part, you can't do anything like that. She just got caught and died. What are you buying here? Merc treads, I assume. Did you have enough just for flat out? I guess you didn't quite have enough. I think it's 350 to complete merc treads, right? Might even be more than that. I think 450, but yeah, you didn't. I think you could be looking at W a little bit more. Like right there, you could have maybe W'd the Senna and then E back. I would definitely, wait, you did have enough for Mobies though, right? Let's see. Merc tread, yeah. Yeah, you could have gotten Mobies. I would have just gotten Moby boots. And just, like, start roaming. It's just, like, not even really worth it to stay on here with this Caitlyn. I mean, sorta, but you're pretty much just, like, watching, you know? So, like, maybe you could roam and make a play middle or get some deep vision or whatever or something. I don't know. I don't think I'd go with Fiends here. I mean, I don't know. I kind of get tricked into going Mikhail's on Rakan too. I've tried it out several times, but Mikhail's into Veigar specifically, but the thing is, a lot of people just don't walk into the cage so that you can cleanse them. They'll just run around in the middle, and so Mikhail's doesn't do anything unless they actually touch the cage. So that's why I've kind of stopped getting it. Because people just don't play around it well enough. With Veigar's cage specifically. It's like, it's an okay buy against things like Thresh or Ashe or something like that, but not a lot of top end players get the kills. Doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, but there are some situations. Yeah, I wouldn't really go with Themes. I mean, Themes was kind of a thing people were trying out for a little bit, but I would just go with engage stuff, honestly. Like, I think the movement speed, let's go in like Shurelya's, or Righteous Glory or something like that. Interesting. They are way stronger right now. Yeah, I feel like the game's kind of slipping away from me. I think you're spending too much time down here. I mean, she's probably gonna fall even further behind, but at the same time, it's like you're just kind of like you can't do anything. And I mean, it's not like obviously not entirely your fault. It's like it's a bad matchup. This Caitlyn's just not playing well, but I would have gone and just like try to get some wards or something, see if you can roam and kill the Veigar. Like,
team's turret has been destroyed.
Just something. Yeah, I would definitely branch off now that that's gone. It just... Maybe you can invade with the Kayn or something. I don't know. This feels like it's not happening. I mean, that's just the sad fact of, like, so far in 2020, I think, is it's just ADCs just don't matter. I mean, the last game that we were in, you know, that you saw on stream, we got our Draven, had 5 or 6 kills in the laning phase. We were just crushing them, and it just didn't even matter. So I think you just, like, you have to get your mid lane ahead. And the mid lane is ahead. He's 4-1 right now. So I think I would just do everything you can to help him get ahead. Like, use all of your sweeps up here, use all your control wards, ward for him, just gank the crap out of him. Just keep doing that over and over again. I was about to say, hopefully Caitlyn can press hard. There you go. See, I mean, that's what I would do. Like, there are, it's weird because, like, there are really powerful ADCs right now, like Aphelios and Misfortune are strong, but it's just, they keep nerfing Aphelios. I don't know. I just think that, like, mid and jungle are just the most powerful roles. And solo queue, it's weird because solo queue feels so fast, but like some regions feel really slow in pro. It's like just a big difference in pro and solo queue right now. Did you use your second jump? This would be one where you would want to exhaust the set when he tackles her like that. Yeah, it's too late. Once he's like midair, that's when you need to do it. That's like his one of his heavy hitting things. But then once again with set, you know, if he hits somebody with Haymaker with the true damage, the exhaust is not going to do anything. So, like anything that does true damage doesn't get reduced. So, that's unfortunately a lot of stuff in League of Legends this day and age. Yeah, it's weird on the replay client. You can't see some of the particles and stuff. I agree. I think there are some mages or weird things that are like pretty good in bot lane right now. I think Yasuo can be good if you're really good on him, potentially. Cassiopeia can be good. I just think that most ADCs are pretty bad. They just take too long to come online and they just get blown up. Because there are no tanks, like, in the meta at all. Like, everything is just, like, one-shot champions for the most part. Either assassins or bruisers, which are basically assassins that can be killed. Assassins 2.0. Jax the Assassin. Darius the Assassin. Alright. I mean, you're priced into it now. You gotta... what did you get instead? Hold up, hold up. What did you get instead of completing Athene? Yeah, I know. Like, it does happen. Like, sometimes they are valuable, but... Put it this way. This Caitlyn doesn't look like she's gonna be that valuable. I would have completed it instead of getting a control word here. I don't know. Maybe that's incorrect, but like, Dragon's down. Y'all need some help. Baron's not really like on the table yet for either team. They have a Senna that just takes it super slowly. So I probably would have gotten the themes there. Oh, you got the nerfs? Yeah, I suppose. As much as I hate to say it, I feel like, well, you can't rush lock it first item though, but... Because I just don't think the fights are going to be that long. Like, the thing is, Athene's is better kind of in longer fights. You have options, because then you can, like, get more damage down and, like, get more value out of the heal. Like, the passive. But... It looked like that was kind of a lost fight. I don't think he could have done much there. This guy's pinging it. Y'all are out of position, no vision. I think that was your fault. Not in a direct way of like not using your ult. You almost got him. Almost got that 1v3. Right in front of two champions with heals and shields. Yeah, it's pretty standard. Usually the people that perform the worst on the team have the most to say. Maybe, but probably red cane. I think blue cane a lot of times is just like not that great, but I don't know. It's possible. You want some kind of like pseudo defensive item because of Karthus. The defensive items are better with excuse me, lifesteal and CC to buy more time. Like, I just think the itemization for blue cane would maybe not have been as good. If you're trying to go for like, you know, ghost blade, dust blade, that type of stuff with the Karthus. Maybe, I mean, maybe you could just go like Maw Memorius and maybe that's enough. If you went blue cane, I'm not really sure. It's pretty hard to assassinate. I mean, they do have squishies, but the Karma is going to be difficult to kill because she can heal herself with a Mantra W quite a bit, and she can shield herself. And then Senna and Karma can both heal and shield whoever Blue Cane tries to go for. Set's going to be very difficult to burst down, probably about impossible after he gets an item. Yeah, I mean, you could get the edge, whatever it's called, Midnight's Edge, something like that, with the shield, but I don't know. I think Red Kane's probably fine. The guy's just not playing very well. I think Kane in general is not amazing right now. If you're gonna play him, I think it probably should be red unless you're like ultra far ahead and you can just like run through in one shot. But I think they just have too many like things that will make that challenging. At least with red, you know, like I said, you could buy some time. You've got some CC. There's not really any other tank on the team other than like Rakan. Rakan's not that tanky. I don't know. Maybe should have dodged. I mean, I don't know. It's possible. I mean, Xerath's supposed to be really good in a Veigar because you outrange him. Like, you should never get in range with the cage. Xerath's the type of champion where there's like no counterplay to him if you're extremely good on him. Like his range, like the counterplay is dodge his skill shots, but he has like a billion skill shots that are on a low cooldown. So like Xerath should be able to beat Veigar. I think that's a very favorable matchup. Kayn is a bad matchup into Karthus, I think, because you can't pressure him enough early. You do have ways to dodge Karthus's ult if you ult somebody to become untargetable. Teemo versus set I'm not sure about. I feel like that favors set. Teemo might have an advantage like 1 to 5, but I feel like set's just way more useful. Senna's just a better Caitlyn. Yeah, I mean maybe it should have been a dodge, but definitely worth what we got here. See that? Like it doesn't even scratch it. Because Karma can like has got a huge shield, and then Senna can heal herself, shield herself. Oh, this is just one of those games. It's gonna be hard. I think one of the best things you could have done early on was just like rush mobility boots as fast as possible, and then just try to play around your Xerath in the mid lane. Because Veigar should be really easy to gank, especially if you notice that like Veigar doesn't have his flash up. It should just be automatic kill. Because you go in, like he has no way to really stop you from Wing on top of him. Like if he's super fast and like good with the cage maybe, but unlikely. And then Xerath can follow up, you know, even if Xerath's really far away, he should still be able to follow up and just kill himself. I just think you weren't getting anything done with Caitlyn for a long time. I mean, it is a tough matchup, but if it's just like really that bad, at a certain point, you got like once you get those mobility boots, you just gotta start roaming and just seeing if you can. Like, yeah, your ADC is gonna be alone bottom farming, but I mean, she's missing like wide open CS anyways. You might even be able to tilt the enemy team if like you get like 3 roams and kills on Veigar, maybe he freaks out, goes AFK or something. I don't know. This game is gonna be really hard to win either way, but I mean it is 12 to 31, so you know, like I said, would this stuff actually literally win you the game? Maybe not, but I think it would have increased your chances to like 5% to 15%, you know. But yeah, just the standard stuff we talked about in the last video, you know, I recommend max W, take Ignite, but this time I think just roaming, like when you like have no prayer in lane. I think the last, I don't remember the last video that we watched, but it was about even in lane and you had some opportunities or maybe you could interact, but you know, the Karma Senna is just so oppressive. There's no way, I don't think, like, because even if you hit the W on one of them, like, they both have heals, so, or shields at least, so, and Caitlyn, like, you know, 99 times out of 100 is not going to put the trap on them accurately whenever you W them. It just, I don't know. I think whenever Rakan Ws, it, like, disables Caitlyn's W, like, that's what I've seen. I think it's a glitch in the game. So until Riot fixes that glitch, it's going to be hard to combo together. So I think they should give Caitlyn a little more range. It feels like she just doesn't quite have the range to be able to use her auto attacks to harass the enemy, because I'd never see Caitlyn's auto attack the enemy, so they probably need to give her like 900 range on her autos. I'm trolling on those last 2 points, but honestly, like, most people just aren't like that great on Caitlyn, so it would have been, it was going to be hard. But I think that roaming on the Veigar was probably your best bet, and just because Xerath did have 4 kills early, just maybe try to snowball the Xerath and just see where it goes from there. But yeah, maybe it should have been a dodge. But if you did play it, I think that would have given you your best chance. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. If anyone would like to watch some more coaching sessions after watching this standalone video, I'll have a link in the description. Come out, check out the stream sometime. Starts around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know, we'd love to have you out there. It's a lot of fun. If you like coaching yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. It's just $25 if you're a non-channel member, $20 if you are a channel member. And that's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much. Have a good day. See you next time.